Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Mob Crew in. Today, I will be talking about the reign of terror Nappa put the Z Fighters on, and the karma he is given. We are first introduced to Nappa after the death of Raditz, him and Vegeta listening into the Earthlings' conversation about the Dragon Balls. They make it their way to Earth, taking about a year. While they find this guy, first I want to talk about the big bastard. He's an elite and a skilled warrior. When it comes to his family background, nothing is given to us. His hot-headed nature and reckless behavior makes him a compelling antagonist. In more ways than one, he's a perfect villain that you love to hate. The Saiyans finally arrive, landing on the city, and nukes the whole town for fun. They make their way to the highest power levels, being Piccolo and Gohan. The other Z Fighters arrive, and we start with the Cyberman test, which obviously ends up with the loss of Yamcha. He wins, by the way. He won that. watch my video for more detail. Watch my video. It was so good. Before we finally get into the fight, look at Piccolo gut check the fuck out that Cyberman. Look at his face, bro. And then his mouth beams him into... Is that his skeleton? Nappa first asks Vegeta if he can do every single one of them. And it's already all over in my eyes. He's just exuding confidence, Vegeta reminding him not to kill the Namekian, since they needed information on the Dragon Balls. He first rushes in at Krillin, ready to strike, but Piccolo goes in front of him and hits what was that move, Piccolo? That's not in your bag, bro. Nappa dodges and speed blitz Piccolo, Z vanishing around him, then kicking the warrior in the stomach. He begins to charge up to his full power, and him just charging up, it pushes them back. Bro, they're getting fucked up by Gust? Is this a critical hit? Shatsu tries to use his telekinesis, and this dude Nappa just swats him like a bug. Low-key sad. Don't worry guys, it will get worse. Nappa rushes in at Tien with his first strike, shaking the three-eyed warrior, then immediately punches off bro's arm. Oh my god, no, let go. Tien dodges the next attack and fires in the air. He attempts to fire an attack, but Nappa dodges and Pele kicks him into the ground. While distracted with his opponent, Shatsu hops on the back of Nappa, clinging on with dear life. A lot of people make fun of this, but honestly, think about it in their perspective. Shatsu feels like it's a lost cause already. His best friend lost an arm, and they already have a fallen friend. He's not the strongest, but he'll do anything, even lay down his own life for his best friend. He self-destructs, and you can see the sorrow and anguish on Tien's face. Not only did he die, but it ended up not mattering, as it does no damage to Nappa. Tien's rage is at an all-time high as Nappa flies back down to the ground, waiting for his next victim. Nappa taunts Tien and the GOAT. He rushes in one-handed, bro. He's the MVP. I don't care. He's the MVP, bro. Don't disrespect him like that, bro. Future Gohan writing this shit down as we speak. He sends a flurry of punches and kicks towards Nappa, who effortlessly blocks them, smiling as Tien becomes more intense. Nappa dodges a strike, destroying a nearby rock. Nappa retaliates with a knee strike to the stomach, sending Tien high in the sky. But Tien lands back down and goes back into the clash, his rage and adrenaline surging through him. Not gonna lie, why is no one helping bro? Maybe it's a pride type of thing, but come on guys, y'all down 2 in a 6v1. Make it make sense. The clash continues, causing tornadoes to form, static appearing around them. You know what I just noticed as well? This whole entire thing is being broadcasted by these two. They're watching this shit live on NBC, bro. That's free. Tien is quickly running out of gas, Nappa sending him down to the ground again. Finally, Piccolo and Krillin decide to do something. Nappa rises up in the sky, flies down towards Tien. Piccolo with a mean right to the hook to Nappa's face. Krillin coming in with an axe hand to the face. It ends on Gohan to fire, but the boy freezes. He is 5 years old after all, and he runs away. Piccolo and Krillin try and fire a combination, but Nappa's able to recover quick enough and dodges. Nappa's angry and marks them for dead, but they won't back down. Krillin and Piccolo then use the multiform technique and clash against Nappa, but it's all for nothing. Nappa effortlessly handles them, sending them hurling for the ground. Gohan tries to check on Piccolo, who just fucking tosses him into the wall. Show it again, bro. Editor, show that shit again. The duo rushes back in, clashing with Nappa, while Gohan tends to Tien. Tien, with vision of his best friend, rises back up, raises his arm and yells, "Try me!" Ah! Landing it on that mob. Did he just tank that? Tien falls to the ground for the last time. The remaining Z Fighters are in fear. All their friends are gone, left and right. Nappa goes in to kill the others, but Vegeta stops him, stating he wants to see how strong this Goku guy really is. So they'll wait 3 hours. Now we're gonna do a little intermission. Y'all, how's it going? Hope y'all enjoying the video so far. We appreciate y'all watching. I really fuck with y'all. Y'all mad cool for that. But we gotta get back into the action. 3 hours go by and the Z Fighters are restless, worried if Goku would actually appear. And Nappa gets bored as fuck, just murdering other opponents to pass the time. Piccolo is disappointed in Gohan's performance. Even if he's a child, he knows he's better than this. The trio devises a plan to distract the Saiyan warrior. Krillin rushes in with a distraction, firing a blast that lifts him into the sky. Piccolo grabs the tail, but it don't matter as he's elbowed on the top of his dome by Nappa, completely disorienting him. He falls to the ground with Gohan rushing to check on him. And look at Nappa's smile, bro. He's about to beat up a kid. He did straight boots bro in the stomach. He's 6, bro. What's wrong with you? Gohan's then chopped into a rock, falling to the ground, barely able to get back up. Nappa rushes in until Krillin blindsides him with a kick to the face, following up with a punch. Nappa quickly recovers, rushing in for a strike. And this dude Krillin hits them one of the most sauciest dodges. Goku never did that move, bro. He did not learn that from the Turtle Hermit. That's that Orange School shit right there, boy. Krillin begins charging at one of the best moves in the show. He launches the attack at Nappa, who just decides to tank it. By the last moment, Vegeta shouts at him to dodge, which he barely does, grazing his face. Nappa is enraged, launching a large blast at the Z-Fighter, hitting him up in the air. Nappa attempts to fire another one, but Piccolo blindsides him with a blast to the back. As Nappa rants on and on, they feel a high power level enter the realm. Everyone is shocked by the power, but Nappa brushes it off as a malfunction and decides to keep going with his assault. Vegeta allows Nappa to kill them all. They can just go to Namek and get their Dragon Balls. The whole fight, Vegeta has just been watching and collecting little bits of data while Nappa goes on his rampage. It feels kind of smart. We don't know a lot about Vegeta. We see how calculating he is and how there's no pressure on him. Nappa don't care about the details as he gears up to attack Piccolo, but Gohan ain't going down without a fight, telling his master to run. Nappa snickers for a moment, rushing in at the half sand. Gohan locks in and hits bro with a mean strike to the face, causing him to collide with a mountain. Nappa pops out of the mountain in pure rage and fires a large blast at Gohan. He has no time to move. This should be his end. But Piccolo steps in the way of his only friend, taking the full blast before crumbling to the ground almost lifeless. Gohan cries over his master Piccolo, thanking him for being his friend. Gohan's power level skyrockets with rage, firing a full-blown Masenko, but Nappa just bats away with ease. Krillin and Gohan both helpless, unable to move. Nappa goes in for the final blow until the greatest of all time, Son Goku, finally arrives. He rushes past Nappa, giving Krillin and Gohan sensory wings, then goes towards Nappa, locked in the whole time. His face, his muscle movements gives off an intense sensation. His power level keeps rapidly increasing as he calmly walks up to Nappa. He shouts, his power level exploding. Nappa believing again it was a lie, as he rushes in at Goku, who dodges and straight kicks him in the back of the head, leaving him face on the ground. And guys, pause the screen. Look at the play Goku does on this nigga. He lands on the top of this dude's head like a flagpole. Nappa tries to clap him. He vanishes him and straight stamina breaks him in the body, bro. Nappa resets himself in the air and fires a ki blast at Goku. Not even flinching, this dude says, I don't need to dodge this one, as he just flexing and shouting and the shit does no damage. Goku then Z-vanishes behind Nappa and axe handles him to the ground. Nappa's in disbelief from what's happening until he's kicked right into a mountain. Nappa rages, hitting an apex, but Vegeta shouts at him to calm down, reassuring him this target is someone he can take down. Nappa charges up and tries to hit his ultimate on Goku, which effortlessly dodges and flies into the air. They begin clashing in the air, Nappa going for wide strikes while Goku invades into the inside, attempting his own. People in the fandom call what Nappa is doing adapting. As the fight goes on, his body naturally gets stronger depending on their opponent's strength. You can see in the fight, he was going from getting his ass handed to him to being able to block some of the strikes Goku throws at him. They back off, Nappa firing a nasty mouth beam while Goku fires a Kamehameha. The clash is at a standstill, and after it subsides, Vegeta orders Nappa to stop him. He will deal Kakarot. He should withdraw, but Nappa doesn't truly listen. He withdraws, but not without trying to take out Gohan and Krillin, and as he rushes down at him, Goku's not even really able to make it until he uses the Kaioken, punching him on the back, landing on the ground, and holds him over his head like a fucking waiter. Goku just lays Nappa down in front of Vegeta, who pretends to, be a real dude, help him out, but he just daps him up, sends him to the sky, and obliterates him like nothing happened. And well, that's the end of Nappa. That's the video, guys. I really appreciate y'all for watching. I really hope you enjoy it. I'm your host, Mob Korean. God bless y'all.